have an idea. I don't have a sewing machine. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm excited. You know how much I've been loving making these trolls? I thought, okay, well, I kind of want to get a sweatshirt or a sweater or something with one of these classic retro trolls on it, just because it's just become part of my brand now. I've been making them so much and really enjoying it. So, you know, I started looking and then I thought, I'm crafty. Why don't I just make one? So I thought about crocheting one, but I don't know. I kind of want to try sewing one. I've never made clothes really by sewing. Not never, but I haven't in many, many years, and the last time I did, I think, was in like a middle school art class. So here's the idea I have. I want to go thrifting for maybe a sweater or something. Honestly, if I could find like a denim dress, that would be perfect, but I went to the thrift store last week and I didn't see one there. So I think a sweater will probably be more likely. So I want to take a sweater and then I want to get fabric as well. I want to cut the fabric and sew it on to make like a troll on the sweater. And I'm thinking of doing the rainbow hair because it's just the classic. I'm not sure if this is going to work out. This is just an idea that came into my head and I just want to make it happen. Although don't the best ideas happen that way? So I thought it would be fun to bring you along in this process of trying to make this troll sweater that I see in my head. Maybe I'll pop in a picture of kind of what I want it to look like and then we'll compare and see if the picture in my head is what we actually make. I think first we'll head to the thrift store, see what we can find in terms of fabric and sweaters or something, and we'll go from there. First I checked out the craft area and looked through all the fabric that they had. They did have a decent amount for such a small thrift store, but not exactly what I was looking for. But I did find some other craft supplies, like all of this thread and this, for safety eyes, not related, but I saw that the clothes were just $1 each, so I thought that it would be perfect to find some fabric that way too. I'm back. Everything was $1 and then it was 10% off, like an extra 10% off. So I got this whole big bag of clothes and fabric and supplies for like 10 bucks. You can't beat a local thrift store. So first I got 2 different sweaters, and if I like making this type of thing, if I enjoy sewing characters and stuff, then I think I'll continue this series. So I got this sweater vest that I just thought was so fun and kind of 90s, but I don't think that this will work for the troll because it's just a little bit too many colors, but I think that this could work for something else. Again, if I enjoy this project. I got this blue sweater and I think that this will actually be perfect. It'll fit me well. It's a little bit oversized and I just really like this bright blue color. I think it'll look really great with the troll and the rainbow hair. Let me grab my troll. And it's funny because blue was kind of what I had in mind. Oh, I think this will look really cute. So I'm going to go with the blue and I'll show you the fabric that I got. Oh, also, I don't have a sewing machine. I'm going to be hand sewing all of this. I want a sewing machine. I have been looking for one at like garage sales, estate sales, at the thrift store. I don't want to buy one for full price. I would rather get one that's been used or gently used if I can find one. So again, I'm going to be hand sewing this, which is fine because I'm making it for myself. So if it's not perfect, that's okay. Also, I like the look of things that aren't perfect, and I'm really just trying to rationalize the fact that I don't have a sewing machine. So I will be hand sewing this project, but let me show you the fabric that I got. Oh, and also they didn't have a lot of fabric, so I got clothes, like old clothes. Again, these were only $1, and I tried to get ones that were a little bit more rough looking, things that people probably wouldn't want to buy to wear, because I don't want to buy things and cut them up, although I will be using them, but I don't want to buy things that, you know, someone else could really love. Does that make sense? I might be overthinking this. So this color was perfect for the body. Oh, and I also got a tracing wheel, so this will be helpful too. Again, I don't have any sewing stuff. Well, I obviously have like sewing needles and everything, but they did have a lot of sewing stuff for cheap, so that was exciting. Oh, and I also got this bag of thread. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the same color thread throughout the sweater or if I am going to use different colors, but this is helpful because it's a bunch of different colors. So I'm going to try to cut it with the Cricut first, just because it would be so precise then. I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm going to start a new project here. I designed a troll image to use and I like how it looks. I'm going to see how well it's going to work in terms of cutting. Okay, that took much longer than I thought that it would. I basically created an SVG image with different layers here so that it can cut these different layers. So we have the body here, which will cut in the skin color, and then I'm not really sure what I want to do with the face yet. I have this image here. It looks so creepy with just this image, but I have this image here that has like the nose and the mouth and the eyes. As you can see, it fits right on there, but I'm not sure if I want to cut that out of fabric or how I want to do that. I'm going to set up my Cricut and I'm going to try to have these cut. Let me show you all the fabric that I'm using. I got some of these clothes. Again, if I really like this project, I'm going to definitely make more of these. So I'll use all of this, I promise. I have this purplish pink, this pretty blue, orange, green, and yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to make the 5 stripes of the hair, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the face, but I'm definitely going to put a gem belly button on it. So let's measure everything out and get started. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm excited. First, I want to measure out how big I want the troll on here, and then we can cut some fabric. And I think I'm going to try to use my Cricut to cut the fabric. I have the Cricut Maker, so it should work, but I've never cut fabric on it before, so I don't really know how well it will work. But I want to measure out and see how big I want the troll. I think I want it to be pretty big. Does that look right? About 8 inches? 7. No, I want it to be like, bam, in your face there's a troll, you know? So I'm gonna go 8 inches long, and that's from hair to feet. We'll do 8 inches long and about 5 inches wide. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. And now I'm just seeing how much fabric I want to cut. I want to cut about an 8 by, well, about a 9 by 6 square to make sure that we have enough room. I changed up the hair a little bit. I decided to create all of these little strips, and I did this in Procreate. I just drew them, and basically I'm going to create the rainbow hair that way. So like cutting the fabric into different strips, if that makes sense. I guess I can save this hair if I want to do like solid colors, but I want to do the rainbow ones, so I think this will work. So this is what we have before we cut it. I really like it. I mean, I'm not sure about the face yet. I have no idea how I'm going to do that, but in terms of the body and the hair, I think that it looks great, and it's about 8 inches tall, so I think this will be perfect. Okay, I have the fabric for the body and the hair roughly cut. Now I am going to try to have my Cricut cut it in the shapes that I designed in the Cricut Create Space, and then we'll lay it all out and pin it and sew it on. I say that like it's so simple. I feel like I'm going to struggle, especially with hand sewing it. We'll see. I have this brand new Cricut mat. It's the fabric grip, which I think will be great. I have another one that I use when I cut felt, but I think I want a brand new mat for this just because I want it to be a really clean cut. And I'm using the Cricut Maker 3, I believe. This is not sponsored, but I'll link this in the description. I really do love Cricut. I'm going to start with the body. You can just see how poorly I cut this. I'll be more precise next time. We're really just flying by the seat of our pants. Okay, here's the moment of truth. It worked perfectly. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to have it cut the strands of the rainbow hair, and then I'll come back and we'll see how it all looks. I'm very excited. I really wasn't sure if this was going to work, but now I have hope in this project. I think I decided what I'm going to do for the face. Because it's going to be way too small to do fabric, I think I'm going to do this iron-on vinyl. I hope this works. Can you wash this? Oh yeah, outlasts 50 plus washes. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to try this for the face and then we'll put everything together. Okay, here's how we're looking. I'm a little bit worried about the size of the hair strands. I feel like I should have made them bigger. We'll have to see if we can make it work. I need to iron these though because they're folding. They're like curling up. So I want to iron everything before I start to attach it. I have it pretty centered. I measured to make sure that everything was correct. And I also have like a board underneath here to keep things flat. I am going to use just a touch of fabric glue in different places to keep everything in place while I sew it. I also feel like I'm going to have trouble with just the very tip of each of the hairs because they are pretty small. So I feel like the fabric glue will help with that, and this is permanent fabric glue, so it's not supposed to wash out. Obviously, I'm going to be gentle when I'm washing this since it is a handmade project. But I sewed the body on and I am just loving it. It's so cute. So here's my problem. It took me about an hour to sew the body on. Obviously, it would have been a lot quicker if I had a sewing machine. I do not, it's fine. I attached the hair with fabric glue. I'm not sure. I'll probably sew all the hair on, but I need to get a few more colors of thread to match these colors. So I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I mean, it's not moving. It has permanent fabric glue, but I do want to sew it on. I need to add the gem belly button but also I feel like I like it without a face. I did all this work to create this face, and I could iron it on, like it's ready to go, and it could look cute. However, I really think I like it without. I don't know, it's just like simple, cute, a little bit more artsy maybe. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Face or no face? Okay, let me add a gem. These are the gems that I have. I just get these at Dollar Tree, but I'll link the Amazon link for these two similar ones. And I'm thinking of doing the blue because then it'll match the sweater. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the blue. I'm excited. It's turning out exactly how I wanted it to. And I am going to attach this with fabric glue because there's no other way that we could attach it. Well, we could do hot glue, but I found the fabric glue works a little bit better if you get the permanent one. It works better at keeping things in place, especially when you wash them, as opposed to hot glue. So this fabric glue has really come in handy to kind of just like hold everything in place while I sewed everything. And this has been a fun project. Like, I have never done a sewing project before, so this was exciting, and I want to do so many more now. But I need to get a sewing machine. I need to get a sewing machine, and I need to get like proper cutting tools because, as you could see before, I really just did not cut them very well. There is our blue gem. I'm so excited. I feel like I really like it just as is, but let me know if you think I should add the face. I'm gonna wait for this gem to dry and then I'm gonna try it on. Okay, here's a closer look of it, what it would look like with the face. I mean, it is really cute, but then there it is without the face. Let me know what I should do. It's perfect. This is exactly how I wanted it to look. Again, let me know if you think I should put the face on. I don't know. I kind of like it without it. Cue the montage. This was such a fun and different crafty project. I hope you enjoyed my first sewing project, the first of many, because I really enjoyed making this. So if you'd like to follow along with all of my crafty cozy adventures, you can subscribe here, give me a follow over on my Instagram. I post all of my new fun, new patterns over there. And although we did take a little break from market prep this week, I will be back soon with more prep for our first market selling crochet goodies. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.